Nieces and nephews. I'm reading Sabi's script. Welcome, nieces and nephews, to Auntie Tina's stream. Today, Auntie Tina will pull out a stunt to make Uncle Roger's classic egg fried rice. Hello, friends. Can I get a sound check from everyone? Can y'all hear me? Do you guys see the cats? Sounds good? Vision's good? Okay. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, I had to do a sound check because for all you guys that come into my live streams, this is just like a daily activity in which Tina struggles with audio. Well, okay. Well, welcome to Auntie Tina's live stream. How's everyone doing today? I will start first. I feel very afraid. I'm very, very afraid right now. I'm laughing out of fear. I also have Beep Beep and also Boop. You can see them running around over there, kind of. The one that's a little, you guys are probably used to Beep Beep. They look Beep Beep and Boop. In case anyone doesn't know, they're my cats. Beep Beep is black and Boop is gray, but they will be accompanying me on this journey. I also got them some food so we can all enjoy. I will enjoy the fried rice with you guys, and they can have some delicious cat food instead. All right, so let me let me see how everyone's doing. Kaushik, how's it going? Savi, how's it going? Melody, good morning. Ibrahim, Nissan, can't wait. Andre, hey, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Ida, good morning, Auntie Tina. Well, hello there, dear niece. I imagine you yelling "Hiya." Sebi, I can imagine you doing it. I feel like I can't do it very well. It's like "Hiya." How's that? Nephew Beep Beep. Yeah, nephew Beep Beep is there running around chasing niece Boop. They're chasing each other right now. Sebi, meanwhile, I'll start the prayer service for Tina's apartment. I actually did check, so I do have fire insurance here. So just in case, Big brain energy. What a responsible person Tina is, huh? Insurance is good. It does cover fire damage up to, oh shoot, I forgot how much it was up to. I mean, I don't really have that much stuff here, so I think we'll be okay, even if it all burns down. I think we'll be okay. Melody, I don't even know what Uncle Roger's rice is. I'll be entertained. All right, let me actually tell you guys what's going to be happening today. Okay, so what's going to be happening? Okay, yes, I'm going to play Uncle Roger's video. Like, what we're doing is the original BBC video that has since been taken down that Uncle Roger reacted to. Since we're going to be all like chaotic, I was like, let's just do the worst version possible. So so don't worry if you haven't watched it. I'll be playing it and just following it as Uncle Roger is reacting and doing it step by step. So I have all my ingredients laid out, and then I will be doing that. And in terms of the Q&A that's happening, there's the poll that was up. It's also in the pinned comments. That's where the Q&A submissions are going to be. Of course, if there's spontaneous one, we'll chat about that too. But my priority is I want to be like, thank you to everyone who did submit questions. So I want to try to get through that first. And yeah, I don't know I don't know how disastrous this is going to be. So it's yet to be determined if I will be cooking and answering at the same time, or cooking, trying to not set everything on fire, and then answering at the same time. So we're gonna have to like figure that out throughout. So we shall see about that one. All right, does that sound good to everybody? Does that sound like a good plan? All right, watching and looking at your comments. Can you guys hear that, by the way? They're like literally fighting for some reason. Like Beep Beep does this thing where he chases Boop around and nips her. Beep Beep, that's not nice. You shouldn't do that to your sister. You're being very mean. Anyways, I got distracted there. So how does that sound to everyone? Kiranta, kind of sleepy today. Well, I'm sure you'll wake up after you see the disaster that is me. Let's see. Andre, some really fun. Uncle Roger is a character the comedian on the left plays. Yeah. We'll be seeing he's actually he's brilliant. So we'll be seeing how amazing he actually is when I start playing the video. Let's see. T. Hi Tina. My Chow Ming and oh, I was like Chow Ming. Your Chow Ming and I are watching and taking notes. Oh my god. Oh well. Maybe you guys can all just put in a prayer for me. I'll try not to embarrass myself in front of me. I gotta make a good first impression. Xiao, how's it going? Hey, thanks for joining. Andre, has it started? Because I still just see the thumbnail. It has started, right? Can you guys not see me? You guys are freaking me out. Can you not see me? Wait. Can someone tell me if they can see me? Yeah. We can. Okay, good. Okay, thank you so much. Toronto. I'm so paranoid. Okay, good. Alright, focus on cooking. Questions later. You know, Melody, that actually might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Let's like try not to lose a finger or set everything on fire, right? That's the goal for today. Great thumbnail, by the way. Thank you, 26 stacks. Hey, Farhan. Okay, all right, shall I start now? Okay, we're gonna start. Okay, so I'm gonna play the first part of the video, and then I'm just gonna cook everything according to that. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, let's see. Let me start the video. No, wrong one. That's the questions. No. Okay, here it is.
Drain it.
What's she doing? Drain the... Oh my god! You're killing me, woman! Hiya, drain the...
The rice.
She draining rice with colander. Hi. Hello, my name is Uncle Roger. Today I will react to a video sent to me by a fan. It's the BBC Good Food How to Make Egg Fried Rice video. What is BBC? Let me see. Is it like something dirty, like big black... Oh, it's the British Broadcasting Corporation. Okay, that BBC is okay. Uncle Roger not into the other BBC. Let's play the video.
Egg fried rice. Don't be afraid. This is really simple. It's cheap. It's delicious. Really satisfying. Rice. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Who afraid of egg fried rice? It's the most common dish. Everybody eat egg fried rice. Who afraid? Why are you afraid of egg fried rice? Where your courage? Uncle Roger scare ghost, but you scare egg fried rice? Failure.
This is really simple. It's cheap. It's delicious, really satisfying, and it's like a takeaway, but you haven't paid £8 for it.
Who pay £8 for takeaway egg fried rice? My god, they think money go on tree paying £8 for egg fried rice. Hiya.
So a lot of people get afraid of cooking with rice, but you can follow a really simple rule, which is for every 1 part rice you have, you need 2 parts water. It's as simple as that.
Why you measure water with cup? Just use finger. You put rice, put water until finger. First join the finger. That's how you measure the water, not with British teacup. Hiya. First step all wrong already. I am not confident this video is gonna be good.
Enough rice for around 2 people. So now the rice is on.
Wait, so you don't wash the rice? How you don't wash the rice? Just cook the rice now.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's stop over there and let's start cooking. I'm so afraid, you guys. Oh, also I didn't have like a British teacup, so I just got like this uninspiring cup instead. First, I want to say thank you so much, I am, for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Maybe I'll use it as part of my insurance. Okay. All right. So help me out here. Okay, what was it again? It was okay. I like have to pull up. So it was rice. So it was two cups of rice. Was it 2 cups of rice and 1 cup of water? Is that what they said? That's not correct. It should be a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio, but I'm pretty sure that's what she said, right? Tell me, you guys. What was it? Okay, no. George, it says that you're not supposed to wash the rice first. You can't wash the rice. Okay, so we have to put in 2 cups of rice and one teacup of water. So let's do that. Wait, or was the other way around? I think 1-to-2 ratio. But no, okay, so it was 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water, right? I think that's what it was. Whatever, people. This is already a disaster. Let's just get started. Okay, this is half a cup for that. So 1 cup of rice. And 1 teacup of water. It's like close enough. Oh no. Yeah, 1 cup of rice, 2 teacups of water. Yeah. Okay. Yo, look how this I can't even show you guys. Like, it's so disastrous. Oh my god. It's like literally. Okay. It says wait, let's carry on watching. Let's carry on watching a little bit. No, Kidu, it says you can't measure water using fingers, so we can't do that. I don't know what you're talking about here. We have to use British teacup. Like that's clearly the correct method. Okay, let's keep watching.
The rice stinky like you. Where you learn how to make rice? Some white people cooking school or something.
So now the rice is on, it's time to crack on with the eggs.
Oh, haha, crack on. I see what you're doing. So punny, so humorous. I dying laughing. I dead now.
I've got a frying pan here. Get that onto a medium heat and then just add a little bit of oil. So let that heat up. So 1.
Okay. Egg and egg fried
I'm
rice.
gonna try and do this one-handed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm supposed to put it on. So let me just put this this fire on for this some water with rice. Let's do that. Make sure that I don't set my tripod on fire here. You know, good thinking, Tina. Real responsible. Yes, you are. I'm giving myself like some pep talks. You guys can also give me some pep talks, please. Good job, Tina. We can do this. We can do this. Where's Smart? Okay. All right. So I have that boiling now. Oh shoot. What am I gonna do? Boiling. And then what am I supposed to do now? I have to crack some eggs. Change view. Okay, wait. We got your series. First joint, cooking is geochemistry. The real question is, where is MSG? That does come later. Are you, Roku, are you the only one who's gonna eat this, or are you taking someone else down with you? You know, I wish I could share it with you guys. So you guys can all enjoy this wonderful rice over here. But maybe Beep Beep and Boo will want some. Maybe they'll like some. I don't think Tina used a compass. I don't think I ever measured the water with a measuring cup. Okay, crack the eggs one-handed. No, use both hands. Okay, time to crack the eggs. Okay. Crack the eggs. Okay, I need to change my view. Like, clearly I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm like, wait. Okay. I my eggs over here, and let me change the view so everybody can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe what I can do here is I will put this down. Put this down, put this down. Something like that. Okay. Oh my god, this is such a disaster. Okay, you guys are ready to see me crack eggs. Let me get some. No, beep beep, you can't have any. Okay. Okay. By the way, can you guys remind me to take the rice off the stove in like 5 minutes or something, because I might forget. Okay, I am back. All right, let's crack some eggs. Okay, it's two eggs, right? It's gonna be 2 eggs. Right, wonderful egg over here. You see, very good, very good. We're doing good. Good job, Tina. You can do this. Beep beep, beep beep. I need to concentrate. I need to concentrate on cracking the egg. You have to go over there for a bit. Okay. Please, someone remind me to actually take the rice off the stove. I'm not even kidding. Okay, 2 hands first, just like the lady, and then we can do 1. No, BB, no, BB, you can't eat. Don't eat the egg. No, BB, stop. He's trying to eat the egg. Don't go away. BB, no, it's not for you. You go over there. Good. Okay. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not. Just. Please spare me, okay? I can't do it. I'm not doing one-handed crack. Let's just go with 2 right now. Okay. No, you can't have any. Okay, now we have to stir it. Like, we have to beat it. Wait, am I even supposed to beat it? I'm pretty sure I am supposed to beat it. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna beat it. Can you flip your view? It's backwards. Is it backwards? Is this okay though? Okay, please spare me, you guys. I'm trying my best over here. Beep beep. I'm already very stressed out. Why don't you go over there and go and bite Boop or something? No, don't actually do that. Why don't you go play with Boop? Don't. Well, that's dead. All right. Well, here it is. It's probably good enough. Whatever. Oh, Jesus. Go away. Well, thank you, T. Thank you very much. I very much let me is enjoying it. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and my insurance. Okay. Oh, sorry. Was I not doing that? Sorry. My bad. Oh, you guys didn't even see it. Okay, sorry. Here it was. Full screen video now. And then but now, okay, what was the next step? So I was supposed to crack the eggs. Oh wait, now we have to watch the BBC video because now I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Okay, I'll remember to turn the screen on next time. Okay.
Pretty impressive. I give you that.
It halfway. Once it's on a simmer, you want to cook it for around 10 minutes.
You know what I don't like? Uncle Roger don't like induction stove. You know, those stove with no fire. Uncle Roger need the fire. Who use induction stove? It's so lame, so not satisfying. You go camping, you set up campfire. You don't set up camp induction stove. Oh, come everybody, come sit around this camp induction stove. Let's tell story. Let's make marshmallow.
10 minutes. Wang your eggs in.
Wang your... What she say? What she say?
Wang your eggs in.
Wang your eggs in. Don't put wang anywhere near your egg fried rice. Don't wang anything in kitchen, okay? That's how I got fired from Chinese restaurant.
Onto a plate, leave it to one side.
Okay.
Okay, rice. We are looking good.
The rice not looking good, you lying to people. So wet.
Drain it.
What's she doing?
Okay. All right, we're gonna stop that here. Okay, all right. I'm switching to full. Oh shit, you guys! The rice literally. Okay, I forgot to turn down the fire. You were supposed to remind me. You didn't remind me to turn off the fire. Okay, well, it's just on a simmer now for 10 minutes apparently. So let's just leave. Let's just leave that there. Okay. All right. All right. What am I supposed to do again? Okay, so I have this, and then I'm supposed to like actually fry. Like I'm supposed to mix in the egg, right? So let's go do that. All right. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. All right, Tina, you can do this. You can do this. Oh my god, like, if you guys look at this, it's like literally boiling over. This is not good. This is like definitely not good. This is incorrect. Let's do this. I'll put it to like a smaller fire at the back. Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna make the oh, you guys can see all the ingredients that I have to. We're gonna tilt this down. There's gonna be a lot of swearing in this, so I do apologize from the very beginning. Okay, so I need to turn on the fire. I'm seeing what you guys are saying right now. Okay. Oh yeah, it's actually not an induction stove. It's like a proper stove. So I think Uncle Roger would approve it. Okay. Oh shoot, you know I have to prep my ingredients first, shouldn't I? I literally forgot to do that. Okay, why don't we do that first? Oh god. Okay. Why don't we prep our ingredients first? Okay. Oh shoot. Well, maybe the rice is fine. Let's just cut ingredients first. I forgot to do that. Oh crap. You know, if you think I'm actually like kidding and trying to do something, I'm really not. Like this is literally what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening. Okay. We're gonna prep stuff now. Okay. Somebody remind me please to turn off the turn off the rice in like 5 minutes. No, beep beep, you have to go over there. Okay. T, beautiful stove. Is it a Viking? I actually have no idea. It's a pretty decent stove though. I do agree with that. Okay, so I already washed all the vegetables. So I had the eggs. It's supposed to come later, and it was like half an onion. So let's do that. And camera down a little. Okay. Half an onion. Also, I think you guys probably will agree with me at this point. We should probably not try to do questions right now. Let's just focus on making rice. How about that? Let's just try to do that first, and then we can do some questions afterwards. And then I have to go weighing the eggs. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. Would have forgotten to do that. You know, if not have forgotten to weigh the eggs. Do you guys approve of my cutting skills, by the way? My mom doesn't. Am I even supposed to cube it? Whatever. I'm just gonna cube it. Maybe I should have done this earlier. I probably should have done it earlier. Can someone give me some moral support right now? I was just like don't. Everything's falling apart already. We didn't even start cooking yet. What if? Oh god, what's happening? Okay, I'm sure all of you guys are judging me so hard right now at these like terribly sized onions, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I did wash the onions, Sammy. I actually did. I washed all my vegetables already. Rob, your cutting is quite alarming to watch. You know, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. I think you're probably right. Well, let me actually grab a plate. Grab a plate. Okay. I think it's supposed to be like half a what is this called? Red pepper? half red pepper. I have to like take out the thing on the inside. Oh yes, let's put this on a plate first. Always cut towards yourself. Is that it? How do I cut like that? Cut towards myself. The rice on the stove. Right. The rice on the stove. Wait, one sec. Yo, it's like really messed up. Let me show you guys. This is what it looks like right now. Whatever. Yeah, I think it's fine. Just remind me again in like 5 minutes. As I do this. Okay, so how do I cut? Who wants to go to Tina's for fried rice? Who does indeed? Okay, the top first. Okay, I literally don't know how to do this. Yeah, good enough, good enough. Yeah, it looks good to me. Okay, whatever. What's next? Oh, ginger and garlic. Just put that there. Alright. Peppers and julienne. Sevi, are you trying to make me lose a finger right now? We're not gonna do that. Oh god, the pepper. Thinner slices? I can't. No. It's good, it's good. No, it's good. It's all good. You know, that's what the BBC person was doing too. Which will it's not part of the video, so whatever. 2 cloves of garlic. Beep beep. Oh hey Boop. Do you want to come say hi? This is Boop. This is also very unclean. This is Boop, everyone. Okay, I have to go wash my hands. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Rob, don't bother washing hands. There's already kaffir in the veg. You know what? That's probably true. But I'm just at least pretending to be sanitary. I don't want you guys to think that I'm a dirty person. You know, I'm a sanitary person here. Rice on stove alert. Oh, thank you, Rahul. Oh, I think it's fine. It's just I think it's becoming more of a porridge. Rahul, can I designate you as tell me when the rice is gonna be, when I should go check on the rice? Please. I mean, in general, I think I appreciate people asking me how to like, just people telling me when the rice is supposed to. Hey, when talk. I'm so stressed out. I appreciate people telling me to go check on the rice. So periodically is good too. Andre, I'm waiting to see how Auntie Tina handles this garlic. You guys are just. Did you see that though? I was very professional. I did this so that I can get the peel off easily. Good job, Tina. Egg fried congee. Ibrahim, 2 cloves of garlic for the week. I put 5. I agree with that. I actually really like garlic as well, but since it's BBC and this is what they want, follow this recipe. Okay. I don't know. I think you're supposed to mince it, so I'm just gonna do that. You know, I feel like the rice is. I should probably just turn off the rice at this point. Maybe I should just do that. It's been a while. Yeah, I just turned it off. I'll have to drain it with my colander after I finish cutting this. Okay, Auntie Tina, you can do this. Let's try to mince the garlic quickly. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. I'm doing something right. Okay. What do you guys think? More mincing? Shall we mince more? Wow, Kidu, thank you. I'm very, very flattered. More? Enough mincing? Okay, good. Good enough. All right, Ginger. Erin Yeager, I'm genuinely worried for her after seeing this. She looks like she hardly sleeps and now this. Thank you, Erin. I actually really appreciate that. You know, I want to say something in defense for myself, but I honestly don't really have to say in defense for myself. This is probably enough. She's probably even too much. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Okay, mince. I think we're supposed to mince that too. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's just mince it. I better hurry up, or else the rice is not going to be able to be drained properly in the colander. Although I got I didn't get a colander. Didn't have any colanders at Whole Foods. I got I don't know what it's called, like a sifter, a sifting thing. I have no idea. I think it serves the same purpose in this situation. Okay. Let's mince that a little bit more. Okay. Good enough? What do you think? Good enough? Peel the ginger! Semi. No! Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Too late now. The ginger will be soiled on the outside. I cleaned it beforehand. Ginger peel will add extra flavor. Indeed, Rob. That is indeed what we're going for here. Clearly, it adds more flavor. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Like flavor, we're going to Flavor Town today. Potato peeler or a spoon to peel the skin for ginger. let's just move on. How about that? Let's move on. Okay, I had to go drain it in a colander, right? I think that's what it was. Okay, let's I'm gonna go wash my hands and oh no, I was supposed to do the egg first. Okay, I better do that. Let's go do the eggs. Oh god, let's go. Okay, let's do the eggs. Also, you guys can see I literally stacked up like boxes over here to put my computer. Oh no. Okay, whatever. Wait, was I not supposed to? Oh yeah, I have to wang the eggs. Correct. Oh, you want to see the rice right now? This is like, it's like festering. This is so disgusting. Whatever. Oh, I better put the eggs back. I have to wang the eggs. Oh, I have to put some oil in. Alright, so we're gonna put some oil in. I didn't have any whatever oil should we be using, so I'm just using avocado oil here. Where's my Wang Jangler? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you should watch You Suck at Cooking. This is a Wang Jangler. Alright, so I better wang the eggs after it heats up a little bit. Melody Matt, she's wearing boots while cooking. Indeed. You see, I came prepared just in case. Melody, I don't think you can still drain your rice. You know, the funniest part right now is the fact that Beepbeep and Boop are literally running around chasing each other and squealing. It's like, it just everything together, you know? Alright, time to wang the eggs. Was I supposed to put salt and pepper in it? Alright, whatever. Alright, weighing the weighing the eggs. Oh, let's get a plate. Alright. Avocado oil, Uncle died right now. Fair enough. I'm not gonna argue with that one. Was I supposed to put salt? Salt and pepper? Did she even say that? Wait, she said salt and pepper? Crap. Okay, let's do it. Salt. Salt and pepper. Good. Okay. Alright, I need to concentrate for a second. Okay. Good enough. Put it on the side. Alright. And now I'm supposed to drain it with a colander, right? Is that correct? Let's watch the next sec. I don't remember if I was supposed to drain it with a colander or not, so I think you're supposed to drain it with a colander and then wash it or something. Well, let's see. Sebi, the egg sticking on the pan. I know it's not a non-stick. Unfortunately, I don't have a non-stick. I can't afford one right now. Okay,
Drain the. Oh my god! You killing me, woman! Hiya, drain the.
The rice.
She draining rice with colander. Hi. How can you drain rice with colander? This is not pasta. I never seen anyone drain rice. If your rice too wet, you fucked up. Don't bring colander into your rice cooking. Hiya. Get a nice rice cooker. Don't mess with saucepan like this lady here. Don't mess with colander. If your rice too wet, you recook the rice. No way to save wet rice.
Has quite a lot of starch in it, which will make
What
it.
What the hell? What the hell? Uncle Roger is so upset. I put my leg down from chair. Why are you running water through rice? You're ruining the rice. First you use colander to dry the rice and then you put water. Then why bother drying the rice? Who cook rice like this? How did this woman get on BBC Food? They never asked Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger teach masterclass on making rice, but this woman, colander on the rice, then water through the rice. This is, oh. Uncle Roger sad now.
Me now, and then just add your garlic and ginger.
Okay. Alright, so what I have to do now is I need to drain it with a colander and then wash it. Let me turn off the AC. I don't know how to show you guys to do this. Do you guys want to see me just do it in a pan? I mean, it's ruined anyway. Because my sink is over there and I can't move my setup over there, but I really want to show you. How am I going to do this? I actually need to think about this. No, but I want to show you guys me putting the water in the rice. Huh. Okay, what if we did this? This is even more challenging because I also have camera to worry about. Alright, let's try doing, what should we do? You guys can see what's over here. Unplug that cord, unplug this cord, put on a chair. Well, shit! Well, shit! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna drain the rice. I can't connect my phone. It doesn't, it's like a cord. I can't connect it without a cord. Maybe I probably could, but I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's drain the rice. This is currently what it looks like. It's just kind of festering right now. And I have this sieve thing over here. So let's drain it. You guys watching? Oh god. So disgusting. Okay. Now we need to wash the rice. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? Gotta wash away the starch. Do you think that's enough washing? Should I wash some more? What do you guys think? Should I wash some more? Oh my god. Okay, should I try to do this accent? You're killing me, woman. How's that? Hiya! Can you no come back? Shall I wash it more? Do you think this is enough washing for you guys? Do you think we should wash it more? I think Boop approves of the washing. Rob Mull, use soap. No. I have to eat this. You guys just have to watch. I'm the one that has to eat this for you all. Enough? Okay. Alright then. What am I supposed to do after I wash the rice? Crap, I don't even know. Should I put it back? Whatever. I guess I'll just put it back in here. Okay. Oh, and I think I was actually supposed to cook this stuff earlier. Oh, you should wash it before you boil it. You need to wash more, maybe soap too. Okay, I think I was actually supposed to cut the stuff and then actually like start cooking it, but I didn't do that. So let's do that. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna go back to our setup earlier. Good job, Tina. You can do it. You're not gonna drop your computer. Everything's gonna be fine. All the cords are not tangled right now. Your cords are not gonna all get tangled. By the way, in case anybody wanted to see like behind the scenes of what happens when you're trying to do YouTube, this is pretty realistic. Okay. Boopy, no, you can't leave. Boop wants to leave. I think she's so disgusted that she just wants to leave right now. No, Boop, you can't leave. Can you guys hear her saying meow, like really cutely? She's like, meow, please let me go home. I hate this. I hate everything. Okay, alright. I was probably supposed to use like a new pan, but I don't have another pan, so we're just gonna use the same pan. I think this is good enough. Oh, I'm gonna plug in my computer. Alright, everyone. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what I have to do is should I put in more oil? No, Boob, you can't leave. I know it's disgusting. I know you hate everything, but you can't leave. I know you hate it. I hate it too. Okay. So I have that oil here. What am I supposed to do after that? Matasuki, this is for sure parody. You mean the original or me? I'm pretty sure the original wasn't a parody, and I'm not doing a parody right now either. This is literally a disaster. No scripting of the disaster. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just put everything in, right? I'm pretty sure I just put everything in. Whatever, let's just do that. Oh, you know what's another thing? I'm pretty sure she puts in like the garlic and the ginger afterwards, which is completely incorrect. But let's just do that too. Melody, warning, this is not a parody. I agree. Naveen, put peppers, garlic, ginger, and oil. You know, I agree with that, but I'm pretty sure that she actually put this first and then just put in the garlic and ginger after. I have no idea why we do that. But... Okay, wait. We need to watch what happens after that. Somebody please keep a watch on the stove over here. This is very dangerous. Oh my god. Okay, let's watch the next section. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Okay.
Garlic, ginger. Okay, classic Asian seasoning. Okay, this one okay.
And then you want to put all the other ingredients in. Rice.
Oh, the sad gloopy rice that ran through colander.
The egg.
Okay, garlic and ginger.
Spring onions.
Garlic and ginger, garlic and ginger.
And
Okay.
peas. And then you just want to stir it all together and cook it through for about 3 to 5 minutes.
This look okay, but look too healthy. Where your MSG? You don't use MSG how to make good egg fried rice. This is just white people egg fried rice. MSG is the king of flavor. If you sad in life, use MSG. If you happy in life, use MSG. Put MSG in everything. It'll turn it better. You just get a baby, put MSG on baby. It'll be better baby, smarter.
And that's done. Time to plate up. The colours are still vibrant.
Oh no. You're using metal to scrape your saucepan. Hiya, this is non-stick saucepan. Cannot use metal. Hiya, your parents never teach you. If I use metal on saucepan at home growing up, I will be this old. No more parents. Why are you orphan? I use metal on saucepan.
Okay. Alright, let's do this part first. Let me put the... Yes. Okay. What'd you guys... Straight on me. That was my favorite part. I mean, you know he's not wrong, right? That actually probably is the mantra of Chinese food. Okay, so now we're gonna put the sad gloopy rice in. Sad gloopy rice. Oh no. And peas. And then I think I'm supposed to put soy sauce. Okay. Put MSG. I don't have any MSG. It actually looks really gross. Like, let me show you guys. It's like kind of sticking to everything. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but okay. I need to increase heat. All right, I'll increase the heat. Egg. Put some eggs. Oh, a spring onion. Oh, I forgot to cut the spring onion. Let me do that. Okay, I cut the spring onion. Okay, egg. it's just sticking to the pan right now. It's just really bad. Is there anything else I missed? Okay. Done? Alright. Let's get a new plate. Oh my god. I'm sure you guys saw that. Cool. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, okay? Okay. Okay, now I have to go wipe the floor. Okay, I'll wipe the floor later. I'm gonna try my best not to step on it. Where's my metal spoon to scrape? I need to scrape it with a metal spoon. Okay. Well, good thing that this is actually not a non-stick pan, so you can scrape it with a metal spoon. What do you guys think? What'd you think? I'm not gonna put any more, just because I really don't want to eat any more either. Okay, let's watch the next step. Wait, Melody, it's not cooked yet. Need more time. You think so? Let me try it. It's cooked. It's cooked. It's just disgusting, but it's cooked. Okay, let's watch the next step. I think you're supposed to put spring onion or maybe something else on it. George, I don't think it's safe to eat that. No, I don't think I would disagree with you on that one. Gustavo, any doctor / medic in the chat? It's actually true. Oh god. Okay, let's just watch the last bit.
Mom don't want me anymore. Very few things break Asian people heart. One is when your rice run out. Number two is when you scrape pan with metal spoon. First my wife leave me, now you scrape pan with metal. Hiya, Uncle Roger wanna suicide.
So delicious. I'm very proud of myself.
Why are you proud of yourself? You messed up everything. You scrape saucepan with metal. You dry the rice and wet the rice and dry the rice with colander. You don't use MSG. Why this woman proud of herself? Egg fried rice, Uncle Roger know how to make egg fried rice and Uncle Roger 3-year-old. And this lady, I don't know, 34, making egg fried rice on induction hob.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
BBC Good Food, this is not good video. People use this video, make egg fried rice, and they think egg fried rice disgusting. Not good for Chinese culture. BBC Good Food, next time you want to make egg fried rice video, ask Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger teach you proper technique, the Asian way. Follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram, it's my nephew.
Okay. Alright. That was the end of it. Let me switch back to myself. You should all follow Uncle Roger. I think he definitely deserves you to follow if you're happy to hear. Okay. Alright. So I think I need to actually plate it. Okay, let's just plate it. Put some spring onion on it. And then shall I sit down and enjoy my meal? Wonderful. Wonderful. It's gloopy. Okay. Tortina stove check. Yes. Thank you so much, you guys. Yep, we're done. We're good. We're good. Oh god. Okay. All right. Now I will grab a chair. Shit. I almost dropped everything. Good job. You didn't drop everything. Okay. I shall grab a chair. Where should I eat? Maybe I'll just eat here. That sounds good. I'll just gonna eat here. Okay. Data professor, congrats on 60K TF fried rice. Well, hello, data professor. Yeah, let's just if you're I hope you weren't watching me the entire time. I don't think you would respect me very much anymore. But thanks for joining. So see, yeah, okay. Thank you for reminder. I will try to be more careful. Okay. Alright. Time to try this egg fried rice. You're not gonna make me eat the whole thing, right? I don't think I need to eat the whole thing. I can just taste it. Like, this is for you guys. This is for you guys. So I'm just here as a representative because I can't send this to you. Like, I wish I could pack it up and just mail it all over the world for you guys, but I can't. So I'm just here as a taste tester, just showing my love and appreciation for you, and then I will just leave the rest of it for you guys to look at and enjoy. Rip Tina, we will miss you. It's actually really gross. I actually really don't want to eat it. Okay. Can we get Beep Beep and Boo to give it a smell test? That's true. Beep Beep, you want to come smell it? I'm okay with that. Why don't I just sit here? So that Beep Beep can come and hang out too. And just move all the crap. Here. So at least pretend to have a clean environment. Literally crap everywhere. Just move all of that. This is so bad. If I were ever to be, if like a food person, like I don't know what you call that, like a food, a mukbang person ever saw me do this, it'd just be like so sad and disappointed in me. I'm just gonna at least try to make the presentation decent. And now you can't even see me. I have no idea how to do this, honestly. Okay. Okay, Beep Beep and Boop. Do you guys want to come? Beep Beep, he ran away. Let me go grab him.
Do you want to smell it? Here, smell it. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it, Beep Beep?
Yeah, well, there's your smell test. A Boop disappeared. I actually don't know where she went. But I'll give them some their own food, like their wet food later. I'm sure she'll show up. Alright. I gotta get myself all like try my best to make it look like I'm having a wonderful meal by myself. But it's actually with you guys. I actually always been curious, you know, people who do mukbangs, because like I'm like interacting with you guys live right now, right? So it's not that weird because I'm just talking to you guys right now. You're responding, but if you're just like a mukbang person, isn't that really awkward if you're just sitting there and just talking to yourself? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I feel like I would be so awkward if I did that. Alright, comment. FFF. Thank you, Raj. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I did this for you. Ibrahim, this reminds me of food in the World War II documentary. Let's see. Where's the lamb sauce? Is there supposed to be lamb sauce? I guess I don't think there's supposed to be lamb sauce. Poor cat. Beep Beep knew what was coming. Give it to the cat. I think that's animal abuse. I'm pretty sure if I try to feed him, force feed him this thing, I'm pretty sure that's animal abuse. Poor baby. Let's see. We're gonna see 2 cats die from the inside. Sebi. F isn't a grade, it's a sign of respect for a fallen comrade. Okay. Honestly, we won't have to cook much once. Hopefully, you won't have to cook much once the office is open. That's actually true. I haven't experienced that. Apparently, in the office, there's free food, which I've never experienced. So I hope that's quite nice. I'm totally procrastinating also, because I don't want to eat this right now. That's what are you guys talking about? Oh yeah, guys, like and subscribe. Thank you, Naveen. Like and subscribe. Nigel New was a data scientist. He was? I thought he was a comedian. Was he a data scientist before he became a comedian? That would be very cool. That would be very, very cool. Teenager scene. Oh, I really don't want it. Okay, let's do it. Beep Beep's also watching me from behind. Hello, Beep Beep. Do you want to see? Oh, Boop, do you want to come look at the food? Come. Oh, you're gonna come look at the food. Come. Boop, good girl. Do you want to look at the food? It's so good. Do you want to see it? No? She's underneath right now. Oh, okay, she doesn't want to see it. Alright. Cheers, my friends. Cheers to 60K. Okay. Where should I start? All right. Let's comment. I'll start commenting on it. Okay. So, I'll try to do it like mukbang style. You know how they're just like, oh, like the flavors meld into each other and creates a delightful symphony, and the sweet and the salty complement. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it that style. Okay. I watch too many mukbang videos. All right. The sogginess of the rice brings together the saltiness of the rice, the sogginess of the rice, just like it really envelops the entirety of all the other ingredients so that you can't really even taste the other ingredients anymore. It's just so powerful. And interestingly, despite the sogginess on the outside, the inside is slightly crispy. Like, in fact, it's almost crunchy. So it's this juxtaposition just becomes the forefront of the palate. And the ginger and the garlic over here, it gives a nice accent that really just takes that gloopiness to a next level, so you can savor it even more as you enjoy it. And with all the other ingredients, I can't really taste that because it's just melds so perfectly into this. Into the rest of this. It's just a melting pot of sogginess, really. What do you guys think? Do I have a career as a mukbang person? Sarab, is it a Mike Chen parody now? A little bit. I do watch Mike Chen. What do you guys think? Secondary career? Well, melody. If you want to be concise about it, it tasted like wet rice. I mean, if you wanted to really put it so concisely, I guess that is true, you know? But you're missing out of all the nuances of the flavors that are coming together. It's not just wet rice. It's wet rice with other flavors. It's flavorful wet rice, really. It looks like how my friends threw up on me. But can you guys not hear me? If you guys couldn't hear what I was saying, I would be so sad. I just put a lot of like impromptu and effort into this. Combustion of sogginess. Alright. Okay, then eat fully. Really? I've already come so far for you guys. Do I really have to eat this all? Maybe like one more spoonful. How about this? Just to show my love and appreciation for you guys. And maybe I'll like develop a new sense of appreciation from eating something that maybe I didn't get the last bite. How about that? One more. It's just so bad. I can't. The onion's uncooked. That's probably my fault. The onion's completely uncooked. And I don't know, I have this issue with green onion and white onion at the same time. Like, I just find that really weird. Why can't you just choose one or the other? Oh god, it's just so bad. I wanna cry. It's like the egg is like the only good part. It really is. It's like the only good part. And the red pepper, you know, the chunks of red pepper is just, and now it's like, it's just so bad. Oh, linear regression. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Thank you. I can't even speak right now. Here's some money. Wait, oh, I didn't even read the comment. Here's some money to help you get Uber Eats. Linear aggression. I think actually though, I think I actually will. That's it's 12:08 p.m. for me right now, and all I had for breakfast was some chocolate. I guess I don't even know. I guess I was actually planning to eat this for lunch, you know? I guess I was like what I was thinking about in my brain. But I actually will use that money to get some Uber Eats. Like, for real. Maybe like Chipotle or something. I'm down for Chipotle right now. Or fried chicken. Down for fried chicken too. It's just not this. I can't. We're done. I can't anymore. I made no. I am not gonna eat my own food. I shall not eat my own food. Nope. Tallest giraffe. Nope. I can't do this anymore. Oh god. It's okay, like it literally is like the onion is just completely raw, which is probably my fault. I get that, but it's like that onion plus the green onion and plus all the other stuff and just the gloopiness of the rice all together. It's just so awful. This is just so awful. I don't even know what to say anymore. And it really does have a lot of flavor. It's just all the wrong flavors and all the wrong textures as well. This is like a masterpiece of disgusting. Okay, rant over. Rant over. Gustavo, the biggest mistake in the fried rice was the rice. Yeah, I mean, it was the rice, but everything else as well. Like, I think like the egg was fine and all those things are okay, but the order in which ingredients were added, I think, is also just completely incorrect. I just can't. My heritage. This is I am Chinese. This is my heritage being destroyed right now. Like, if I put a bucket full of MSG right now, I think it still wouldn't save it. Like, that's how disgusting it is. This is just so awful. No wonder the video was taken down. Oh, okay. All right. Shall we? Masterpiece of disgust. Farhan, I think you rushed everything and was very nervous. That is true. But in my defense, I feel like if I didn't rush everything and I wasn't nervous, it would still be disgusting. Like, how can you get away with colander rice? And like, she literally washed the rice. She drained it with a colander and she washed the rice. Okay? Like, I just don't see, like, you just can't really go back from that. Like, that's just, you know, that's just, how can you go back from that? You know, like, Boop, what do you think? She says meow. Sebi, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Tina, you're a martyr for me now. I warn you, here's some funding for the cats. Thank you, Sebi. I really, really appreciate it. I will go get Uber Eats. from Linear Regression and everybody else as well. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And then I'm also going to use this money to go get some nice food for the cats as well. Yeah, I think we all deserve a meal after this. All right, shall we do some Q&A? Let's do some Q&A. Let's do that. Let's do the last part. Let me actually get some food for the cats so they can have a wonderful meal while we're doing Q&A. And I shall put this away. Okay.
Beep beep boop. Do you want some? Do you want some cat food?
Mukeshvar, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. I love that super chat. That's a wonderful emoji over there. Thank you.
Want some food? Want some wet food? Come. Here. You want some? Here. Go.
I think they actually smell the rice and they don't want to come up. They usually are fine jumping up.
Go. Baby, go.
Like they're actually not jumping up. I think it might just be the smell.
Oh, there you go. Good boy. Do you want to go get some food too, Boo? You want some food? Yeah? No? Okay.
Maybe you can have some food later. All right. Let's do some Q&A. I feel like it's gonna be so hard for me to just, because I know some of the questions, they're like serious questions, right? And I want to like give people good answers. And I feel like it's gonna be so hard for me just to like change my attitude right now. It's like, let's watch it beep beep eat for a bit. Kidu, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful emoji as well. Wonderful super chat. That expression, like I feel like that was my expression, wasn't it? When I was trying to eat the rice. It was literally like Beep's enjoying his food. Look at that. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just trying to like calm myself down so I can answer questions in like 1 minute. While we watch Beep enjoy his food. This is Beep's doing his mukbang. You're watching him eat. I don't know why Boop doesn't want to come and eat. She usually wants to eat too, but I think in general, I think it's the smell. It's like the oniony smell. They don't really like that. Melody Max. Thank you so much, Melody Max. Thank you so much for supporting me. Here's for more eggs. That's true. I wasted 2 eggs doing this. Thank you. I'm gonna go buy a carton of eggs after this too. By the way, Melody, you actually have I watched some of your videos, like actual cooking videos. So you guys should go check out Melody's channel. Maybe you can actually teach me how to cook properly. We should do like a proper fried rice at some point if you're down. I would be down. Rahul, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you. Thank you guys all so much for joining me as well. I really, really appreciate it. In all honesty, I was extremely chaotic, but it was also really fun because of you guys. Okay, I think I've calmed myself down enough to do Q&A. Let's do Q&As. All right, feel free to also comment in the channel, in the chat as well. Any questions that you have. Okay, let me switch my screen over. That's still. Let's get rid of this so we don't have flashbacks. All right. Okay, first question. How do you get over the first month of coding? I keep starting and then I end up leaving it. Let us switch myself over. Me again, me and Beep Beep. How do you get over the first month of coding? I keep starting and then I end up leaving it. You know, I feel like it's like that for really any skill that you're trying to learn, like not just coding. So I'm gonna answer this more generally, I think. It's like, how do you really get past the first month of doing anything, right? It's like, generally what happens is you get really, really excited about something. At least for me, I get really excited. I'm like, oh, this is so fun, so cool. And then I do that for like 2 days or something. And then I'm like, oh, like this is like so fun and so cool. But then it comes to a point, there's a lot of books I call, there's a book called The Dip. I forgot who wrote it, but it's called The Dip. And it's basically you reach a point where you don't want to, it's like the excitement is starting to wear off and you actually realize that you need to put in hard work at this point to actually get good at a skill. And that's called the dip. And that's when you have to kind of start working through it, right? Doing the stuff that's not so fun. So in terms of anything like that, like coding included, it's just to get over the dip, you need to be able to push yourself and actually start doing that. And to actually do that properly, I feel like I talk about this, I've kind of touched on this on a lot of different aspects as well, like a lot of different times previously as well. It's really about understanding at this point what your goal is. Like, do you want to be proficient at this? And, you know, you have to imagine that in your head, really understand why you want to do this. Like, why, like, would this actually make you happy? And if you decide yes, like you actually do want this, then keep that image in your head and craft something that's more solid. Like, here's a timeline of the things I'm going to do. And actually like write that down, have a timeline. By the way, I actually have a video coming out probably next week that goes into more details about how to do like a scoreboard that I use to make sure that you actually go and do the things that you set out to do. But yeah, do that, have like a plan, like each week I'm going to accomplish these different things, and ultimately that's going to lead me towards my goal. And then it's all about execution. You need to be able to execute on that, or else you're just going to sit there and like do nothing, right? So for me, the live streams that I do help me out a lot, because I show up and then I do the things I set out to do, and I know at least I'm gonna be doing 3 times a week, and it's gonna be 2 hours each, and that's enough that I plan for, so I can actually progress. So if you obviously don't have to do a live stream, you can come join a live stream if you want. You can find an accountability partner who's gonna be doing something similar to that. But whatever it is, you need to carve out that time in your actual schedule and make sure that you get that done. Like, you can't just think you hope you want to do something. You need to actually go and implement that. And what also helps a lot is like that ultimate goal in the end, right? For something like coding, I feel like a lot of people want to code because they want to build something in the end, like they want to create a project. So have that in mind, have that excite you. And then when you're trying to go work through this, like think about that app that you want to build, the thing that you actually want to code, and that's going to help you out when you get stressed out and you don't know what's going on, or you know you hit a bug or something like that. I hope that answered your question. Let me know in the comments, not in the comments, in the chat as well, what you guys think to what I just said. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it works for me. Like, in terms of, that's how I motivate myself to get stuff done. And I kind of figured this out through reading books, reading a lot of books, also through a lot of trial and error. Because I also happen to be someone who's I give up really easily on things. Like, I just get really excited about stuff and I get very demotivated and I don't want to do anything anymore. So for me to actually build that consistent habit, it's been a lot of trial and error. Try to incorporate all the stuff that I've read to actually build up that habit, and then give it a try. Aku, a large issue for me is the execution. I completely agree. There's a really good book that I recommend. It's called 4 Disciplines of Execution. Yeah, I talk about that in the video that I'm going to be posting next week. But I highly recommend you also just read that book as well, just for anyone that's interested. 4 Disciplines of Execution. It's helped so much in transforming the way that I think about execution and how important it actually is. 26 Sacks. Would you say that you were a strong math student in university? Nope, I really don't think I was. Like, was I the worst student in math? No, I don't think I was that either. I wasn't the best. I also wasn't the worst. I was probably somewhere in the middle. Okay, I would say like I would be in the middle to high range, because compared to people who aren't in STEM, I'm definitely stronger in math. But compared to people who are like, you know, in math and engineering and stuff, I would rate myself probably like around middle of the pack kind of thing, kind of person. So yeah, like I don't think I was very strong in math. At least, and also just compared to my other skill sets, math has always been something that's not my strong suit, just compared to myself. Like, for example, for my GRE, like I didn't have to study for verbal at all, because I actually think my verbal skills are one of my biggest strengths. But on like the math side, I actually had to make an effort for that, if that gives some context. Cool. I thought Uncle Roger was here as well. We have been betrayed. I wish Uncle Roger would be here. Maybe he'll see this video at some point if I edit it up, maybe. And oh, he's done. Maybe he'll see this video at some point and might even react to it. That would, like, oh my god, I would just like fangirl and die at that point. Or just be so embarrassed. I can't decide at this point. Oh, let's add Andre, and I will answer your question next. If you were in another field of work outside of data science / IT, what would you want to do? I myself would love to be in woodworking. First of all, thank you so much for supporting the channel and for hanging out with us today. Hanging out with me and with beepbeep and boop and everybody. Really appreciate that. So if you were in another field of work outside of data science / IT, what would you want to do? Woodworking. That's so cool. That's a good question. That's a really good question. What would I want to do? I don't know. You know, truthfully speaking, I thought about, like, what if I just did YouTube? Like, what if I just did that? I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I'm gonna give like 2 answers. How about that? One, I think YouTube. Oh wait, no, it has to be outside of data science and IT. Does YouTube count as data science and IT? Because I talk about data science and IT. I don't know. If assuming that it doesn't count, I think YouTube is on the list over there. I have thought about it, but I don't know if I would be able to do that full time. Like, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know about that. And then the other thing that I would do is I also consider trading, like just trading in general. Like, to be fair, I'm like still in such beginning stages right now, and I don't even know if like what's happening and progressing through that. But it's something that really does interest me quite a lot, and I have also kind of thought about that, but I feel like I'm also at too early of a stage at this point to say like, hey, I really love to trade, and you know, this is just so interesting to me and I want to be a full-time trader. Like, I don't think I'm at that point yet, but it has crossed my mind. I hope that answered your question. I hope that's not a boring cop-out answer. Although woodworking sounds so cool, I think anything that has to do with your hands is so cool. I'm generally really bad with my hands. I've always been really bad with my hands. So I'm like so jealous of people who are good with their hands. Cool. Sebi, she'll steam plantains with me. You know what, Sebi? Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Maybe I'll be a plantain steamer. That sounds like a good career choice. Cooking channel. Oh my god, are you guys serious? Imagine. Oh god, I don't have confidence in myself doing a cooking channel unless it's parodies of cooking videos. Maybe I'll do that, because I think what I might have a talent for is not like cooking in general. It's really trying really hard to cook and being really bad at it. Because I feel like I don't even need to make an effort on being bad. You know, it just kind of like comes out. Like, I have a talent for that. Yeah, what about you guys? Random, I've always wanted to be an architect. Yo, what are you now? Random, you said you were shoot, I don't remember. You did tell me what you were before. But architect is also really interesting. I think it's like that combination of art, physics, engineering, and all these other things plus together. I think that skill set in someone for someone to be interested in is really complex. Like, it's a very interesting skill set. Kidu trying really hard and failing. That's my life story. Oh no, Kidu. Q4 97. Hi, are you a jogger in fantastic shape? Oh, thank you. No, I'm not a jogger. I used to do cross country though, when I was much younger, but now I just run like 5 minutes before I work out. I do work out. I go to the gym pretty consistently, and I also go out and bike a lot. That's like my form of therapy. Biking is just like how I prevent myself from losing my mind. Thank you. Akon convicted. I want to be a zookeeper. Ooh. I feel like that would be such an interesting job as well. Also animals. I love animals as well. A zookeeper. Maybe in a lifetime. Maybe I was gonna say. You know, I feel like I must have considered that at some point when I was a kid as well. Gamer. Kidu, gamer. Have you thought about starting a YouTube channel? All right, shall we? Sebi, I wanted to be a pilot too. Ooh, pilot. Hamid, I really like the idea of being a pilot, but I also watch a lot of air crash investigation to feel safe. To feel safe in the air. Fair enough, fair enough. A pilot. Yeah. I wonder for pilots, like there's commercial pilots and there's also like fighter jet pilots, I think. Like there's like different types of pilots, right? That sounds like a really cool job as well. It's like flying. Okay, next question. Oh, by the way, I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna interleave questions that are on here, but you guys can feel free to ask questions on the chat as well. I clearly did not plan this very well. I'm sorry. Let's see. Next question here. Let me put it on my screen. Is Claudia, what did you study before data science and why did you change careers? I studied, so I have a CS master's, and before then I have an undergrad in pharmacology. So I changed careers from pharmacology because I realized I really didn't want to be a doctor, and I essentially didn't know what to do with myself. So I ended up in a bioinformatics lab. And then in computer science, I also thought about doing software engineering. But I feel like my skill set is more like what I'm interested in is more towards the data science side. Yep. Next question. Naveen, most of the people talk about transitioning into data science. What I want to ask is how smooth is to transition in between data science field, like business science to research, IoT ML tools to ML ops, visualization to forecasting, and how promising industry will be data science in coming 10 and 20 years. All right, switch back to my face because I forgot to do that. I'm also gonna move their food. Their food, we can have some. Okay, so Naveen, you're saying how smooth is the transition in between data science fields, and how promising industry will be data science in coming 10 to 20 years? Good question. You know, honestly, generally, the roles that you see for data science or software engineering, for all these different things, they're actually a lot more fluid than people think it is. There's even like within the company and stuff, like people transition all the time between these roles. And as a rule of thumb, if you're more technical in nature, like if you're more technical, transitioning to something that's less technical is far easier than the other way around. So say you start off as a software engineer or a data engineer or a data scientist with a more technical background. If you wanted to do like business intelligence, all these different things, it's really very easy to actually transition into that. In fact, like people in companies, there's like, it's just done all the time. However, in terms of ML ops as well, all these different things, visualization, forecasting, it's really not very hard. However, I do want to say if you want to transition into like machine learning research or something more like researchy stuff, that in itself might be harder because some places do require you to have a PhD for that, and like a statistics or math PhD if you're doing any sort of machine learning research. So that I feel like that's the only caveat. And in terms of how promising the industry will be in coming 10 to 20 years, you know, I see the data science landscape really rapidly changing because data science as a field is so new, right? It's only been around for such a small period of time and it's just kind of like blew up in popularity, and it's not very clearly defined what it is. So with data science in the coming few years, I see it segmenting into a lot of different roles. Now, when people say data scientist, they kind of have a lot of different expectations for a data scientist. Like you're supposed to be an ML engineer and a data engineer and do analytics and do business intelligence. You're supposed to do, and you know, probably full stack at that point too, if you want a front end. But as time goes on, it's going to start fragmenting into more specialized roles. And I see data science as becoming more of a specific role in terms of finding insights in the data, and using that to translate into some sort of impact. That's kind of how I see data science. Although if you want to go from like a more ML based kind of thing, I think data science would a lot of the ML-based data science will become more like ML engineer, like more engineering based, as ML becomes a lot more automated as well, because now you can so easily just call a package or a module, and then you can just easily like just call that. So you don't actually need to really understand that much about what's happening in order to use machine learning. So there's like that split into software engineers and ML engineers just using machine learning tools. And then the other split I see is the more of the research roles. If you actually want to be creating machine learning tools, then that's going to fall onto the research side. But as a data scientist, you might still do some of the ML stuff, but a lot of the deployment, all these different things, I see it going towards the engineering side. Does that help? Does that make sense? Also, just clarify, I don't think the data science role is going to go away like anytime soon, because there's a need for that, right? For deriving insights and using different tools to do so. I just think it's going to become much more specialized. All right, I'm going to pause there and see what comments people have. Wait. The first thing I see over here is Ibrahim burn down the kitchen. Well, I almost did that. I almost did burn down the kitchen there. Boop is love. Oh, Naveen, thanks for being nice to Boop. Isn't she so adorable? Come, Boop, do you want to say hi? She's really shy. Boop is really shy. She just left. But she's a very sweet girl. Quifor, what type of trading do you do? So I'm doing more Forex now. I started off doing like stocks, and then I feel like Forex, I might just be focusing more on Forex for a little bit, at least a little bit. And then I want to start doing options as well, either with like Forex or like, I don't know if I can do, yeah, I was gonna think, right, I don't think I can do swaps, like not at the amount of money that I have. So probably options at some point as well. I'm still, like I said, still really early stages, but I'm really very interested in this field, and I'm pretty like serious about getting at least like as a competent trader at this point. So I do have like my own plan for how I want to do that. So everything I was like ranting about how like, you know, I plan, have a goal, and then have execution. Like I myself have also done that for myself for trading. Yep. Let's see. Andre Baptiste, I think this is fine. All of this kind goes stuff is part of live streaming. Oh, you mean like the being like disorganized? Yeah, thank you so much for understanding. Yeah, I agree. Live streaming is, in the first time I did live streaming, I was seriously so nervous. Like my hands were shaking, so I was like putting my hands down and pretending to be confident. But now I'm just like, I don't know. This is just what I am now. I don't have high expectations for me. Let's see. I rejected my data engineer offer and got promoted from data scientist to analytics architect. Ooh. Data science to analytics architect. Analytics architect. What kind of role is that? Is that like cloud engineering kind of thing, or just like an architect of the different fields of machine learning based stuff, or like just data stuff? I don't think I've heard that specific role before. But congratulations on the promotion. Congrats. I'm really glad that you went in a path that I assume at least that you ended up where you wanted to be. And Anton, did you do the cooking or not? I already did the cooking. You missed the chaos. Feel free to rewind and watch the, oh god, you can feel free to do that. Kidu, I hope your trading career goes much better than your cooking career. You know, I truly hope so too. If I were to try so hard and end up like this, I would just be so sad. I think at that point, if I was just so awful at trading, in which every single trade I made was bad, I could just like offer my services to other people by saying, I think that we should do this, therefore you shouldn't do that. That might be a thought. Andre, I can tell Boop is the quieter one. During the last live stream, Beepbeep was all in front of the camera, voguing. Yeah, Beepbeep is like born for the camera. It's like Beepbeep just loves the camera, loves people. and he also just loves new things. So that's why I usually take him around everywhere. But Boop is like the quiet, the shy one. She's really, really sweet, but she's also really, really shy. Let's see. All right, next comment or question. Let me. Ibrahim, tips for job hunting possible anywhere in the world. Thank you. Okay, let's do that. Tips for job hunting. Yeah, it's so I know that you have a portfolio already, so that's great. You already have that. It's just resume. There's really a few components. Make sure your resume is really good and it's unique, but not unique in the wrong ways. And then just cast your net wide. Just literally start casting your net wide. Apply to all the different things. If you are going for smaller companies than mid-sized companies, I recommend that try to get some referrals for that. For larger size companies, the referrals generally don't matter as much. Like at least like from my experience, from the experience of a lot of people that I do know, when they go for really big companies, the referrals don't really make that big of a difference generally. But small to mid-size, do try to do that. Networking events, again, depending on where you're targeting, if you're only looking for big companies in general, I don't actually think networking events are very useful. They generally just tell you to apply online anyway, but there might, if you're going for smaller companies, those networking events could be useful. If you get to know someone on the inside, that could be good. But yeah, that's like general advice, is just cast your net super wide. Try not to be discouraged and have a schedule of when you're gonna apply for stuff. Like for me, I was like, okay, I gotta apply for like 10 applications every single day or something like that. And then as you do it consistently over time, yeah, you just have a lot of applications out. And once you actually, that's like getting the interview is always the hardest process. So after you actually get your interview, then it's all about you, right? Then it's up to you to be able to actually pass that interview. And I do go into a lot of detail about how to do that. So yeah, I will stop there. Cool. All right. Hamid, is trading valued if one is interested in fin analyst roles? I feel like I'm not the best expert. I'm like not the best expert. I'm not an expert at all in that field, so I don't want to tell you an answer which I'm not sure about. In that case, like I don't really know that much about financial analysts. Yeah. Apologies. Okay. I see, Andre, I wanted to try trading. I think this is one of the reasons the channel popped up on my YouTube. It doesn't feel that easily accessible from here in the Caribbean. Yeah, I think if you're not in the US, trying out Forex might just be better, because if you're trying to trade stocks and you're not in the US, it can be there's just a lot of fees attached to it. Also the timing, it's like you have to wake up at really weird hours to trade. So maybe like try out Forex first. Yeah, personally, it's still I think I just like want to try out Forex, also just due to like a lot of different reasons as well. All right. Henry, Jesus Christ, Tina times Uncle Roger. I know, right? Nilupudi, is there anything other than projects to prove their dedication and skills for non-CS degree students? Let's get the fried rice next time. Is there any other projects to prove the dedication skills? If you're a non-CS degree student, projects that are, if you can get people to vouch for you, that's important, I think. Because you can do projects. So if you're non-CS, like it's not that you have that against you, it's just that you do have to show that you have that skill set, and just doing personal projects alone might not be enough to convey that. So if you like partner up with a researcher, with someone in university, right? If you have like a professor that you can partner up with and they can vouch for you, that means a lot in terms of your resume. In terms of just getting a bunch of certificates and stuff, I really am not someone who thinks that's a good idea for getting a job, like just for having that on your resume, except for the Google Data Analytics certificate, because that one is very job focused. For most of them though, like having a certificate name on your resume doesn't really do that much in this field. However, it's really good for learning. So if you go and learn those certificates and you apply them to different projects, hopefully projects that involve people who are more established in that field who can vouch for you, that could be a really good way of making yourself stand out. Hope that helps. All right, next question from this thing here. Rodolfo, what's your workout split? I remember you saying that you hit the gym 4 times a week. Ah, good question. I do generally hit the gym 4 times a week. Sometimes I get lazy and do like 2 or 3 times, but I try to do 4 times at least. Yeah, so these days, what do I do? What do I even do? It's usually I do hit like high intensity interval training once or twice throughout the week, and then it's upper body, lower body, and then something else, depending. It's like that combination. So what's always there is that there's always going to be a high intensity training session, always an upper body and always a lower body, and then the fourth one is just like maybe it's another hit, something like that. Maybe I just like go out for an extra long bike ride or something like that. Yeah, that's what I generally do. Oh, and I don't do a lot of cardio. Like my only cardio is essentially just biking. But I don't do other forms of cardio very much. So it's mostly like weights. Yep. Oh wait, no, HIIT is cardio. That's true. High intensity interval, that is cardio, but not like sustained cardio. Okay. Oh, there's only like 3 more questions. Cool. All right. Checking back. Okay, dude, Tina should be sponsored with Google Analytics course. I wish. I feel like, yeah, I have been advocating for them, but very genuinely so. I do think it's a really good program. Random, Tina, what's your thoughts on data analysis field? I think, again, it's a field that's going to stay for as long as I can think of. Yeah, data analytics field, it's just a good field. And it's also, I think it's a good field for people who don't have a technical degree starting off with. I think it's like, it's good to get yourself into that field, and the barrier of entry is a lot lower because you don't need to have a lot more like software, like computer sciencey skills in that sense. And if you can code a little bit in Python or R, that's already very, very helpful. Yep. Melody, what are we talking about? I do like your recipes. I do. I haven't actually tried any of your recipes, but I do. Your food does look very good. Farhan, so mainly resistance training. Yes, mainly resistance training and high intensity. I generally just don't do like, I just don't like running on the treadmill. Like if I do go on bike rides. I guess that counts as like steady state cardio, but I think I see it more of as just a therapy session for myself. Like I don't intentionally go and do steady state cardio very much. Yep. Andre, what, you guys find time to go to the gym during this pandemic? Man, you're lucky. 0 exercise over here. Oh my god, yeah. Like the gym was also closed for a while for me, and that was a time when I just did a lot of HIIT. I also like bought a kettlebell and I did some stuff there, and I just like went biking a lot for sure. I know like some places are still not open, but at least like where I live, the gym is socially distanced but open now. Very, very grateful for that. Sabi, I sleep for exercise. I mean, I like skip roping. Used to when I actually exercise. Skipping rope. Oh, I used to do that when I was a kid. Yeah, I used to skip rope a lot. Like, you know, all like those tricks and stuff. I used to know how to do them as a kid. Let's see. I mean, love swimming, but ear infection caused my eardrum to burst. Ooh, crap. Hope you're okay. Swimming. I used to swim as a kid as well, actually, too. Yeah, swimming is like a really good form of exercise, right? It's like it's like good on your joints, and it's also just really, really good cardio exercise. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm really thirsty. My throat is like getting really dry. Let me grab some water. Sabi, maybe come up with a poem for everyone. Oh crap. Wait, Hamid. We have a pool here which borders the airport runway and it's awesome. Oh, now your ears ring constantly, but otherwise fine. Tinnitus, huh? Tinnitus. Oh man. Do you eventually get used to the tinnitus, or is it still annoying? Cause yeah, I don't know. I feel like that must be really difficult if you just constantly like are aware of the tinnitus. Crap. Sorry to hear that. Okay, but otherwise fine. Okay. So your hearing itself is still okay. Let's see. Melody, think you'll love an air fryer. Sounds so fancy. I don't know if I'm advanced enough to use an air fryer. What if I break it? What if I set everything on fire? This is you guys, my confidence level in cooking has been decimated today. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Melody, I'll have to watch some of your recipes though to actually know. I wouldn't know what to do with an air fryer. Maybe when I actually move, when I have to go to the Bay Area, maybe I'll get one. Okay, I think I missed someone's question. Ibrahim, I think I missed one of your questions. Oh no, where did it go? Crap. Sorry, Ibrahim, I can't find your question now. Maybe you can ask again. I'm sorry. Let's see. Ray, Tina, have you thought of living in other countries? Yeah, I have. I've lived in several different countries, but yeah, I love traveling, so I would be very down to do so. I mean, is Tina moving to the West Coast? Yeah, I am moving to the West Coast. Yeah, pretty soon. No exact date yet, but pretty soon. So Monday you might just see my background completely change. I'll be like, hi friends, now we're in the West Coast. Although I would have to change the timing for the the live streams, right? Because if I do move to the West Coast, I would have to move it later, where else it's like 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. Oh, Ibrahim, thanks. Nissan, can you talk about data science research jobs? Are they good? Is a PhD worth it? Yeah, data science research jobs. So again, caveat here, I'm not a data science researcher, do not have a PhD, I'm not qualified to be one, so take what I say with a grain of salt. This is more just my observations from data science researchers that I have interacted with. I think you do need a PhD. Definitely, like most places would require you like a PhD to do that. It's worth it if you're really interested in it, because I find a lot of people are interested in machine learning in the sense that they think it's really cool and they like applying it, but they don't really understand like if you're a data science researcher, your job is to discover new algorithms or like new ways of doing data science, right? So it's about innovation there, and research itself is a very slow process. It needs a lot of patience. You also need to have a specific personality type. Like you're just so interested in the research itself that you just love what you're doing, as opposed to what comes out of these machine learning algorithms. So it's worth it if that's something that you see yourself being. Like if you think that this is, you just love research, you like that, you really like the idea of creating new things and you're patient enough, then yes. And PhDs are also long, right? I think at minimum probably 4 years, maybe 5 years to actually do that. So I don't recommend it if you're just slightly interested in machine learning. Like you should probably get yourself into a research lab and just try it out first before committing to a PhD. I don't think you should do a PhD just so that you can get a job, like like get a data science job or something like that, because it's not necessary to do so. Like you don't need a PhD to actually go and become a data scientist. I hope that helps. Also, if my voice is starting to like get softer, I do apologize. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose my voice. Or else tomorrow's live stream is gonna be like, hello friends, now we're gonna start studying now, okay? So I'm trying my best to conserve my voice right now. Let's see. We're in the West Coast. Yeah, Bay Area. Toronto, Bay Area. No time change, Kidu. Yo, if I have to be 5:30 in the morning, then I'm gonna have to be one of those like productivity guru people who are like, how I wake up at 5:30 every day. You know, like I feel so energetic at 5:30. This is wonderful. Maybe I'll try it. Just see what happens. I don't know. I haven't I don't feel like I can wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Maybe we shall see. Melody, we're gonna be in the same time zone. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, all of you, everybody on the West Coast, you can join the live streams now. Although I feel like, yeah, actually, if everyone on the East Coast, it would just be a little bit later. We'll see. Hopefully it'll still work out. Andre, or take the advice with a spoon of MSG. True. Yeah, you can take my advice with a spoon of MSG. It's appropriate. All right. Let's answer like another question on the poll. Not poll. I don't know what you call this. Comment. 25 facts about you video, please. Yeah, I think I would be down to make a video on 25 facts. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want me to make a video as well on 25 facts about me? Or would that just be not very entertaining? I have a cat. I have 2 cats. I don't know. Let me know. Harika, advice for aspiring data scientists. Hope to make the transition from a data analyst to a data scientist. Thank you. Advice for aspiring data scientists. Well, if you're going, I always really appreciate when people give me a little bit of context of what they're transferring from, because it's such a different answer depending on what your background is. So in this case, data analyst to data scientist, what I probably know, what I can infer from that statement is you probably don't have a technical degree. You might have worked for a while, maybe from a business perspective. You might have like a business related degree, and then started just doing some analytics using Excel spreadsheets, and then you're like, oh, and then there's Tableau, and then there's like, you know, R and Python. Maybe you started doing a little bit of that. So if it's from that kind of context, what I would really recommend is like, just if you haven't already, to start coding, right? Like to start learning how to code. I mean, R or Python. I personally prefer Python, but R is perfectly good as well. And then try to do the job that you currently do as a data analyst, but instead of using an Excel spreadsheet, for example, start using it with Python. And then start doing some visualizations through that as well. And as you learn how to code more, you know, you realize that there's a lot more that you can do using a programming language. Like you can be like, hey, like what if I do some I don't know, like clustering, for example, right? You can do some k-means clustering, where we can do some like random forest kind of stuff, and some you can kind of play around with these ML algorithms as well. And yeah, that's how you start applying that skill set. And I think if you start doing that at your current job and you're slowly developing your skill set as a data scientist, then if you want to transition into a data scientist, then it's not that much of a leap, right? It's just more like, hey, I'm already doing all these different things at your current company. Can I become a data scientist? And they're like, no, we don't have data scientists. Then you can also just try to get a job somewhere else. And since you already have that skill set and you have used that skill set to actually drive some impact in that company, it just shows that you already have all the traits of a data scientist. And I think that's a great way of transitioning into it. Hope that helps. All right, other question here. As a medical student, how can I combine AI with my studies? Also, are there job opportunities if I learn ML while I'm a medical student? All right, I forgot to change my face back. Let me just do that. Oh no, that's Uncle Roger. All right. So this question, as a medical student, how can I combine AI with my studies? Also, are there job opportunities if I learn ML while I'm a medical student? Well, I think as a medical student, you're in a great position as well, because there's in most medical schools, there's also research arms, and there's people who are MD, PhDs, and then you can go and ask like, hey, can I like help out in your lab or in your research stuff? And then you can start, and then they might be like, yeah, sure. And then you can start doing that. Like, for example, the easiest ones would be like, you have genetic data, for example, just to help out a researcher with that, or image classification. That's like something that's really relevant to that field as well. I mean, medicine is a field in which data science and machine learning, like really like that bioinformatics side of things, meshes like so well with it. And you're perfectly positioned as a medical student to be able to reach out to these professors, who probably are like very happy to let you help out with that. But yeah, also, are there job opportunities for learn ML? So I don't, do you mean like if you want to still be a medical student or you don't want to do medicine anymore? Because I guess like regardless of that, if you just start working from there, working with a researcher, like an MD, PhD person who runs a lab, then you start getting that experience and then you can transition into doing more machine learning if you want. Hope that helps. Let's see over here. 25 facts. Yes, can do. Okay. All right, 25 facts. Wait. I'm like scrolling up. Losing my place. King is a Muda. Hey guys. Hello. Let's see. Try to vlog while moving. We'll love that, but don't stress yourself like you did while cooking. Okay, I'm gonna. So I want to say something. Like that was really fun. Like I was okay. When I say I'm stressed, but I was also like kidding. I was stressed in terms of like I'm like, what if everything gets messed up? But I just want to say it actually was a lot of fun. Like despite all the disaster, I had a lot of fun doing that. I love this kind of stuff. So I like. Yeah, just want to put that out there. Like I wasn't stressed out or like not having fun or anything. I was having lots and lots of fun in a stressed out fashion. But yeah, I mean, maybe I will actually do a vlog. Well, yeah, maybe like an airplane vlog. I don't know if how the logistics would work. But if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, like I was thinking maybe I should do some vlogs again, and just like get back into vlogging. I would be down for that. Wait. I'm tripping. Why are you tripping, Seppi? ASMR stream, let's go. ASMR of what? Me petting beep beep? Let's see. My voice cracks are cute. Why, thank you. Rahul, any cool resources for pharmacology/biotechnology related ML projects for beginners? Ooh, let's see. I actually don't really know that much because it's been a few years since I was in that field. There's a lot of open source stuff, which I think there's probably even more now. There's like a lot of open source data science, like data that's related to pharmacology and biotechnology that you can use to start doing your own work. Like my approach to that was more so I just found a professor and then just helped him out do like a project that I was interested in that subject area. So that's kind of how I did that. But I know there's a lot of data that's available open source surrounding those areas. I can't think of anything like right now. Oh man, I should be able to. I used to know these, but I forgot. I feel like if you just Google them, you should probably be able to come up with it. Like drugs.ca, I think was one of them. Sounds so awkward. But like it's like all the pharmacology, it has like a data on all the different drugs and all the research that's associated with that, and it has all like the pharmacokinetics and all those different things as well. And you can do some pretty cool projects based upon that. It's like different kinds of drugs and how to classify them, something like that. That'd be cool. And I know there's a lot of genetic open source data as well, and clinical data as well. So I think there's a lot to work with there. Andre, I wake up at 5 a.m. every weekday, go bed sometimes after 11 p.m. What? That's crazy, Andre. 5 a.m.? How do you manage that? You're a productivity guru. Oh my gosh. Wait, doesn't that mean you only get 6 hours of sleep? Is that I wouldn't be able to survive on that. I need to get 6 to 7 hours usually. You guys think I don't sleep, but I actually do sleep a decent amount. 6 to 7 hours. Like 7 hours is like my good amount of sleep. But if I do 6 hours, I can like survive for a bit. Yeah. What about you guys? Like, do you guys generally sleep very small amount of time? I used to do that when I was in college. I slept a lot less, but as I got older, as I have aged, I sleep more now. Naveen will be a great content for the content. What, me trying to wake up at 5 a.m. Actually would be good content, I think. That's like a very productivity-based content. Melody, you've been waking up at 5:30 a.m. for a study session. That is so true. Oh my god, Melody. Oh my god, thank you so much. That is true. You know what? If Melody can do it, then why can't I do it? That's true. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I said it here. I'm gonna try to wake up at 5 a.m. to do a study for 2 hours. Yeah. Alright, Melody. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. You might need to motivate me, but let's do it together. Oh, that's mad respect. Seriously. Thank you. This is just amazing. I'm so impressed. Andre, what? So how do you get anything done if you don't know the time? What? Okay, Sabi, I feel like I'm somehow just missing a lot of the stuff that you're talking about. I apologize. I swear I'm not just not reading it or anything. But you don't know what time it is. Let's see. Andre, I just woke up at afternoons and mornings and early mornings as well. Oh, I see. So you just like randomly wake up whenever you feel like it? Okay. I mean, if that works for you, I would get so much anxiety if I didn't know the time. Melody, you actually wake up at 3:30 a.m. so I can enjoy the quiet morning. What the heck? Yo, you should make a video on that on your channel. I wake up at 3, how I wake up at 3:30 a.m. and then I can take notes. That's crazy. Oh my god. Hamid, really, gotta go now. Overstayed half an hour because I was having so much fun. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. For sure. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Hope to see you tomorrow. Let's see. I'm probably gonna hang out for just try to get through a few more questions and then not get through. That makes it sound like I don't want to do it. I totally want to keep doing this. I'm just gonna answer some more questions, maybe for like 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna go get my Uber Eats.
Oh, Boopy, do you want to come say hi? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Or are you still a little shy? Oh, can you say see her? Oh, Boop. Oh, it's okay. Oh.
This is Boop, everyone. She's gray. I don't know if you guys can tell. She looks pretty similar to Beep Beep, although she's a little bit chubby. And she's a little bit fluffy as well. Boop, my love, says Naveen. Rahul, bye. Bye, Rahul. Hope to see you tomorrow. Gotta go sleep now. It's 11:30 p.m. Bye. Lloyd, hello, Master Meep Meep. This is not Meep Meep. This is Boop. This is Boopy. Lloyd, show some love for Boop too. I think Beep Beep is beeping over there somewhere. But now it's Boop time. Lloyd, Moop is here. Yes, I suppose that's true. I suppose if it's Meep Meep, then it's Moop. We want Meep Meep. Andre, I think Boop is a slightly different color. Yeah, Boop's gray. She used to be a lighter gray when she was a baby. But she's a little bit darker now. She's like she's not blue gray. She's kind of warm grayish colored, if that makes any sense. She's a do you just fluff shame Boop? Oh no, I didn't. Boopy, you're so beautiful just the way you are. You're very fluffy and very cute. Oh, Andre for Boop. Oh, Boop. Andre gave you a kiss. Here, I'll show you guys Boop in her habitat. There's Boop. Do you want Boop, Boop? Good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, you want pets? Okay. That was Boop time. Justice for Boop. Melody, I just learned how to distinguish between Beep and Boop. Yeah. if you see them side by side, they look pretty different. But if you just see them one at a time, I can see why you confuse them because they do look kind of similar. All right, 2 more questions on this side. Well, actually, 1 more question here, and then I will be happy to answer any other questions you guys have on the live stream as well. Let's see. Question. In terms of privacy data, does data scientists look the data with the username and real name attached to the data? Are most data science discoveries are obvious? How to manage teamwork between data science teams and software engineering teams? Okay, so I'm going to start with the first question. Let's see here. In terms of privacy data, does data scientists look at data username and real name attached to the data? So I'm gonna disclaimer here, I'm not gonna talk about my job because I would get in trouble if I did that. So I'm not gonna answer for anything in terms of my job, in terms of privacy wise. So in terms of data that's already like available on the internet, I feel like most of the data I've seen doesn't have real name attached to it. Like they usually anonymize it previously anyway, especially if you're finding it from websites like Kaggle and stuff. They usually anonymize it anyway. Yes. Second question, are most data science discoveries obvious? They can be. I think data science discoveries, they on the analytics side and on the exploratory side, they can be pretty obvious. And you know, you luck out if you do find something that's obvious. But with that being said, I think whatever obvious thing it is that you do find, it's generally good to dig into that a little bit, because at least from my experience, what I learned a lot is whatever seems to meet the eye in the very beginning might not be the full story. And part of our job as data scientists is to understand the truth of what's happening and try to convey that truth. And you know, in the real world, things are usually a lot more complex. So say you do like some sort of very brief segmentation and you find something, I don't think you should stop there. You should dig a little bit deeper into that. Like, where is that coming from? Try to understand the source of it. Try to see like the extent of these discoveries. And you will often find that whatever you initially thought to be the case is just what you think in your brain, but is not actually in reality. Hope that answered your question. Although I have to say there are some discoveries that are pretty obvious, and if that's the case, you really lucked out on that one. And it's like, wow, like I didn't realize that was the case, and then you just did. But I would say most data science discoveries are pretty nuanced, because reality is nuanced. Let's see. All right, last question. How to manage teamwork between data science team and software engineer team? That's a really good question. Really good question. So in terms of teamwork, we can actually expand that past just how do teams interact between data science and software engineering, but how do everybody fit together? Because you don't just have a data scientist and a software engineer, right? You also have like product managers and like, you know, design people. There's like a lot of different areas that go into this. So first of all, like there are some data scientists that work more in isolation. We're going to talk about the ones that don't, clearly. And how do all these pieces fit together? So I think what's important to realize is like as a data scientist, your job is generally to help guide the team in doing things. Like in terms of the product people or like the software engineers, the product people is like they're coming up with ideas and stuff, and they're trying to, you know, make sure that everything's running smoothly. And on the software side, it's about implementation, right? Like you're supposed to implement things to a certain level to what you want to do. But as a data scientist, your job is to essentially figure out what it is that people actually want to do. Like what should we actually do that is useful? And you kind of help guide the team towards that decision. And you know, you're like, okay, so these are the things that we should be figuring out. Like these are the things that are actually important, the ones that we should be pursuing, and that helps guide the team towards like developing towards those goals. Does that make sense? And as a data scientist, you also interact a lot with the software engineers, like making sure that the data that's being collected, for example, is actually in a decent state, because the software engineers are often in charge of like making sure that the data is going to be available for analysis. And if they don't do that in a way that's easy for you to access, then you can't really help with the analysis later on. And generally, yeah, there's a lot of interactions between a data scientist and a lot of different fields, but specifically to software engineers, it's a very close-knit relationship for sure. hope that answered your question. Cool. Let's go back to the chat. Anybody else? I shall drink more water. Alvaro. Just arrived in time to see beep beep and boop. Yeah, there is boop time earlier. Melody, I actually have a question. How do you make a recruiter reply to your job inquiry? Nobody replies to me. You see, that's how do you make a recruiter reply to you? I mean, if they don't want to reply to you, then it generally just is that case. I mean, my honest answer for that is that you can't. If they're not interested, then they're not going to respond to you. And I personally don't think you should actually message recruiters directly unless somebody introduces you to that recruiter, because they're usually looking for whatever it is that they're looking for. They're not going to respond to people just making requests to them generally. So if you're going to apply for stuff, you should just apply directly to companies, or if you have a referral, maybe to a recruiter, then you can think about doing that. Generally, I don't think reaching out to recruiters themselves are a very good use of time, because they don't really, because they just don't respond to you usually. Yep. Sorry about that. But maybe you can start tweaking your approach to just kind of like, if a recruiter reach out to you, then you can respond to them. But tweak your approach more to just like applying through the official channels and networking, if you like. Cool. Big cats are also nice to be around in a car, of course. That's true. I mean, big cats actually act very similar to small cats, I think, from what I see. They act very similar, except a small cat gets angry and it's like a tiny claw, but a big cat gets angry and you're dead. I think that's the distinction. Andre, don't forget testers and documentation writers, the worst part of the job. Are we talking about data science, software engineering? I think regardless of that, if we're doing software engineering, definitely testers and documentation. Even data science, there's like the needing to comment your code and stuff. It's annoying, but very, very necessary. Random, Tina, in my country, there is only like 22 jobs, all require experience. I'm still studying. I don't have any experience. How do I stand out and get hired? That's a very specific number of jobs. There's only 22 jobs. All required. Okay, so if you're still studying right now, I think this is the advice I give to just most students right now. You're in a great position to reach out to the professors, right? To just get them on board, start working with these professors and get some experience through that. And then also they might be able to introduce you to some people who can actually refer you to certain jobs. So yeah, like as a university student, I think that's your biggest advantage, and you should really take advantage of that to get that experience. Also, if you're part of university, just look out for any clubs that might be out there. If there's clubs that generally have relationships with external companies, try to get yourself into that club. That relationship does help a lot as well. And you should like just think about how to leverage your student status as much as possible right now. Needless to say, like it definitely, getting your first job without any like proper official experience is definitely the hardest. It's going to be the hardest part. I think a lot of you guys are going through that stage right now as well. So just don't give up on that. Just keep applying, keep trying from these different avenues, and take advantage of what you have to get as much experience as possible to stand out. I hope that helps. Oh, I also do have a video about that. I think I called it, if you're a student, this is the best project for you, something like that. I check out that video if you haven't already. That talks about research for the professor specifically. Cool. Ibrahim, yeah, this will really will really taste good. Might as well drizzle MSG on us for a nice big hat. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. I think apparently MSG makes everything better, huh? I've actually never cooked with MSG before myself. Like when I was growing up, MSG was also not a thing. Uncle Roger also very disappointed in me. We try to be healthy. Jesus, or Jesus, do you play actual video games? Do I look like a video game person to you guys? What do you think? I'm gonna I should probably just answer. So I feel like the only video game that I truly have fallen in love with is Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Secondary to that, I play like Stardew Valley sometimes. It's like that's the kind of style that I usually play. Are those called like RPGs? I don't know what they call them. Are they RPGs? Like I don't play a lot of video games for sure, but if I do play video games, that's the style that I usually go for. But the only lasting obsession that I've had has been Pokemon since I was like 5 or 10. Tina, put MSG on your baby when you have one. Smart baby. Well, okay, Sabi. Thank you for that. Thank you for that reminder, just in case I forgot. By the way, Tina, I recommend Castlevania for animes. It's good. Oh, I have watched that. I have. It's not anime, right? I mean, it is anime, but I think it's like a Western style animation, I think. But yeah, I have watched it. It's pretty good. Would recommend as well. Sebi, oh my god, you have your cloud computing diva. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Study. Go and study. Pull through. Naveen, we need join button, channel memberships. Can you make it happen? Maybe I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I can do that yet. Channel memberships. Oh, we were me and D Nagasune. I'm pronouncing her name wrong probably, but we're thinking of getting the custom emojis with the channel memberships. I am looking into that, but I don't know if I actually have to have 100k. I literally looked this up and I forgot. But if you guys want me, like, I will make it happen. If you guys are interested in that, for sure, I'll make it happen. I should probably do my research better. Yeah, I think I don't remember if I passed the benchmark. It was like either 50k or it was 100k. It actually might be 100k. Let me just double check again. But hopefully that would happen by end of this year. I'm hoping, maybe. Noelle, hi lady, congrats on hitting 61.7k. Why, thank you. I'm into web dev, but I enjoy watching your DS videos. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad that it's like people who are not specifically interested in DS are also interested in watching my videos. That makes me really happy as well. Farhan, what if those professors don't do research and are just useless themselves? That sounds rather unfortunate. Maybe, do you guys not, Farhan, you must have at least one competent research person, right? You must have one. If not, you can also just think about doing open source stuff on the internet with hopefully more competent people. Himanshu, hey Tina, can you tell me which technology is currently in high demand? That's a very difficult question for me to answer. Very difficult indeed. Like for what field, for what, like, you gotta be more specific here, I'm afraid. Farhan, are frauds essentially. You know what? Even if they are frauds, if you just start working with them, they at least have access to resources, right? And I think if you think that they're not very good, at least you're able to access that resource. And however not good you might think a professor is, they are a professor, and that name means something. It does. So yeah, hopefully you can. I would be skeptical if your entire university didn't have a single good research professor. I would be skeptical of that. So maybe you just need to like look a little bit harder. Which brand of chair? Which brand of chair? Oh, you guys have asked me this and I've answered and I literally forget every single time. Do you guys remember what brand my chair is? I feel like, crap. Herman Miller. Yeah, it's like a fancy chair. It's super ridiculously expensive fancy chair. Would only recommend if you have a terrible back like me. Otherwise, way too overpriced. But sadly, it does do wonders for my back. So really, do you guys really feel like your professors are not very good at research? Like you just don't think they're very competent? You know, I just feel like maybe I just have a very good faith. Because to be fair, I did go to universities with very strong research. Like U of T, University of Toronto, where I went to from undergrad, is like known for its research very strongly. And Penn, like UPenn, I didn't really do research there, but it's also very known for research. So I might just be like spoiled in that sense. So if you really feel like you don't have any professors that will take you on, like you just think they're not that they won't take you on, you don't think they're very good, then I would just say probably just find some open source stuff. I would say like maybe you can try contacting professors that are not in your university, but that might be very difficult because they would probably want to prioritize people with their own universities. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess it's maybe I have just been very spoiled in terms of the amount of the quality of researchers that I've interacted with. Maybe you can ask Data Professor, actually. He's a professor, a research professor at a university. Maybe you can ask him, see if he has any ideas as well. He's very good at responding to comments. Let's see. Andre, can we get developer emoji for us developers? Yeah. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Or else I'll be like, yeah, and then forget immediately. I might still forget. So if I do forget, please just feel free to remind me. I promise it's not because I'm ignoring you or not doing it intentionally. I'm like trying to type over here. Cool. Yeah, talking to designing like yeah, in the early stages of designing them. Let's see. Random, Tina, if I'm an introvert, is data science the right path for me? Sure. Like, I don't think you need to be extroverted to be a data scientist. In fact, I feel like you might actually be beneficial to be introverted in some sense. Like, it would allow you to not get really bored by yourself. Because I have that issue myself. Because I'm really like the weird kind of extrovert. Like, I am extroverted. I like being around people, but I don't actually talk that much in social contexts, even though I do talk a lot here. But I like being around people, and I've had jobs in data science which are, I get very lonely, and I get very, because I just want to talk to more people. So I think it's, data science is actually, it might even be beneficial to be a little bit more introverted, in my opinion. Cries in research. Oh no. Damn, all introverts here. Is everybody an introvert? How many of you guys are introverts? How many of you guys are extroverts? Self-identifying here, of course. You know, for the longest time, I thought I was introverted as well. But then I realized that being introverted and extroverted doesn't actually have anything to do with how much you talk, right? Like, or how like loud you are. It's more just like where you get your energy from. And I find that if I don't interact with people, my energy levels just like completely drops, and then I get really depressed. So that's how I realized I'm actually like a quiet, secretly quiet extrovert. Erin, do you grind on Kaggle or planning to? Nope, I don't grind on Kaggle. I also don't plan to do so either. Random. So Uber Eats, no cooking? Yeah. Hey, I was thanks for $10 to get Uber Eats. So I'm gonna get Uber Eats. Lol, who am I? In the existential crisis mode, Sebby. Poor Sebby. Poor Sebby, you just got hanging here, my friend. Maybe you can have an existential crisis after exams. There, just plan your existential crises, you know? Hey, Melody, congrats! 1K! Nice. Nice. Melody, wanna do a cooking stream with me one day? Maybe you can teach me how to cook, and try to help me not set my house on fire again. Farhan, oh, Herman Miller, thank you. See, you guys have my back. Thank you. Cool. Let's see. I'm probably gonna hang out for like 5 more minutes before I go get Uber Eats. Just letting you guys know. Heads up. Oh, I'm pretty hungry. Not hungry enough to actually eat the fried rice. Don't worry. Andre, no one is actually completely an introvert or an extrovert. But yeah, what Tina says, sometimes I just need to be away from people to relax. No questions, no bothering. Yep, I completely agree with that. It really is a spectrum, right? And it's just a spectrum, and definitely people, personally, I found Myers-Briggs really useful for myself in understanding aspects about myself, but it's important to not like read too much into that. It's like, I'm an extrovert, so I can't do this. Or like I'm an introvert and I can't do that. I think it's more just about it's always about the goal of finding more about yourself, like understanding about yourself a little bit more and finding a job that matches your personality well. By the way, Erin, it's totally fine. I'm okay with so hangry. No need to remove that comment. Thank you for watching out for me though. Yeah, I think this is Erin. Like it might have been an accident, but this is like a perfectly really. I can't even talk. Yes, I'm like very hungry right now. I can't even think. Do I get hangry? I totally get hangry. Yes, I get hangry. Unfortunately, I like to say that my hangry is more like internal angry. Like I don't go like I'm so hungry, let me smash this glass against the window when I'm angry. Hopefully, because then I think about then I have to go clean it. So there you go. That's how you know you've grown up. So sad. Do you know how maybe he read that wrong? Yeah. I mean I think it was an accident. I'll stick around until 1:30, so 3 more minutes, just because it's a good round number before I go get my food. So all your questions now. Whatever secrets you want me to answer right now. I'm in a hungry state of mood, so I'm just gonna blab everything out anyway. Aku, you're a social introvert. Fair enough. That's true. It's like a juxtaposition. Farhan, in the workplace, do you kind of have to show off your achievements in order to get recognized for promotions and all? I think that's an excellent question. Really, it really is. I think it depends on the place that you work. In some places, they try really hard to make it so that it's not the loudest people who get all the recognition. I think in tech in general, they're getting much better. Like they pay a lot of attention to that. In terms of making sure you get your credit, even if you're not the loudest person. Probably because there's a bias towards STEM people, and not saying this as like all STEM people are introverted, but I feel like a lot more STEM people are introverted than other fields. So I think tech does a pretty good job of that. But there are certain companies in which you do have to be more loud in order to get heard, unfortunately. So I think that's actually a really good question to ask if you're interested in a job. It's like, is it a job that's very like what you should ask the recruiter or during your interview is how do you assess your employees? Like what's the process of assessing your employees? And if they have like a standardized way of doing it where it's not just your manager decides everything, that's usually a good indication that they will give you credit even if you're not the loudest voice there. Excellent question. Ooh, Naveen, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. For the food poisoning testing fund. And for supporting my food poisoning testing fund. Hey, I should probably start that one. Melody, once we start cooking, we should totally start a trust fund. What was that called? Not a trust fund. I can't even talk anymore. I'm for my food poisoning testing fund. Well, Naveen just started my fund. Thank you, Naveen. The cat appeared. Where's the cat? I don't even know where he went. The cats. Where did they go? I think they're over there actually. Maybe they like poked their foot in here. Might have. Farhan, I guess in banking that would definitely apply. I don't want to generalize, but Goldman Sachs, yes, I think it does. I think they do try to at least like have some sort of objectivity, but if the louder you are, you definitely get recognized more there. The super chat cat. Oh, the cat appeared. Oh, I see. I thought you mean like the cat. Yeah, the super chat cat. You guys can see that, right? Like I hope it's been consistent. I haven't been moderating that, but it's supposed to pop up every time when there's a super chat. Or I forgot what it's called. Not super emoji. What's it called? A super chat or a donation, I think it's called. Yeah. It's so cute. I can't wait to get like custom ones designed so that it's like beep beep and boop who pop up. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Time to go eat. Time to go eat. Okay, Tina's gonna eat now. I don't know why I'm talking third person. I think I'm getting hangry. I'm gonna go get Uber Eats now. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope this was entertaining. And the question, the Q&A was entertaining and useful, perhaps. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the live stream or in the next video next week. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And maybe have some good fried rice for dinner. See you guys.